this term or this phrase. Where the mind goes, the energy flows. So what does that mean? Whatever you focus on, that's where your energy is going. And wherever your energy is going, that's the outcome or the output that you're going to receive. So what do I mean by that? If you are a person that is prone to worrying, right? If you worry like, oh my God, somebody's gonna rob me. Oh my God, I just know somebody's gonna rob me. I just know somebody's gonna rob me. What you're doing is you're building up or revving up the energy for someone to rob you. And so what's gonna happen? The next thing you know, someone actually robbed you. And you manifest that. Why? Because in your mind, you were focused on not for that to happen, but what you have to understand, the way that energy work and manifestation, whatever you focus on, that's the energy that you're building up or the outcome that you're building up towards. So when you there was a saying, someone said it, who was it? I can't remember his name. He said, worrying is the same as praying for the opposite of the outcome, because you're worrying about it. You are actually directing yourself towards the outcome that you don't want. You have to raise your vibration or figure out a way to balance. If you are in a vibration where you notice that you are focused on more of the negative output instead of the positive output, especially when there's a situation in your life. Sometimes people, let me give you an example of this. I don't know if you heard of this. There is a placebo effect, and then it's the nocebo effect, right? So the nocebo effect is when you're worried that you're going to get cancer. Oh my God, I'm going to get cancer. I'm going to get cancer. I just know I'm going to get cancer. I'm going to get cancer. What are you doing? You're inviting cancer into your life, into your energy field, into your cells, into your memory bank. So of course you're going to get cancer. That is the nocebo effect. So the opposite, and that's energy flowing, right? That's your mind flowing towards you going to get cancer. And so the output of that flow, because you're building up that energy, is now you have cancer. That's the placebo effect of it, right? No, that's the nocebo effect of it. The placebo effect of it, and I know if you guys haven't heard of medical studies where they take people that are sick and they split them up, and they're doing a test trial run, and they give, say if it's 10 people, there's 5 people over here that they give an actual medicine to, and then there's another 5 people over here that they give a sugar pill, but they tell them that it's the medicine and it's going to heal them, right? And so the people that they give, that they study how the people react that they gave the sugar pill or the water pill to, by telling them, yeah, this pill is gonna heal you, you're gonna be okay, don't worry. So the person with the placebo effect, with the sugar pill, in their mind, they're thinking, oh yes, I just got the cure, I'm gonna be okay, I'm taking my pills, I'm taking my meds, and I'm going to be healed, because that's where the energy is flowing, right? In their mind, I just took a pill, so now I'm going to be healed. And so their energy is flowing in the direction of, I'm going to be healed. Yes, come on, healing. Let's go. 6 months down the line, when they test them for whatever illness that they showed up for to receive the trial period with the sugar pill, quote unquote, the medicine, now they're completely healed. And they're like, I just knew it. I just knew that this pill was going to work. I just knew I was going to be healed. And then that's when the doctors drop the $1 million bomb on them. Guess what? That medicine we gave you, that was a sugar pill. You healed yourself because we told you that you were going to heal. You put that in your mind that you were going to be healed. And so you programmed it in your mind, in your spirit, in your energetic field, in your cells. And that physical output was you were healed. And that's called the placebo effect. So the placebo effect is just essentially where that energy flows, where your mind flows, the energy goes. I am a direct candidate of such a situation. In 2000, I want to say it's 2006. I don't know. It's been at least 20 years. I was diagnosed with bone cancer, and I was told, here go our piece is getting ready to be disturbed. I see some kids coming. I was told that I had bone cancer and that I needed to start treatment right away so it can be eradicated. For me, and I'm just going to call this a gift. I'm just going to say that my guides and all of the energies that surrounded me, that's keeping me healthy and safe, not only did, there's a little pretty hummingbird, not only did I not allow that diagnosis to determine who I am or if I was sick or not. And let me just stop right here and saying that this is not advice for anyone to follow what I did. This is just me telling my story. When I received that diagnosis that I had, I think he told me stage 4. No, it couldn't have been stage. I can't remember. That's how much I put it out of my mind. He said, okay, so you've been diagnosed with bone cancer and you need to start treatment right away. And my guides and my spirit was like, absolutely not. We are rejecting that, and we are going to take matters within our own hands, because us as humans have the ability to heal ourselves if we believe that, right? That's where the energy flows. So if you believe that you have the ability to heal yourself, you can do it. For me, I didn't believe that I had bone cancer. Was I in pain? Yes. Did my body feel like I was 150 years old? Yes. But I was like, this is not the way that I wrote the script in. I'm not going out like this, and I'm not claiming that. So what did I do? I completely ignored that, and I began living my life like he had never told me that, and I forgot completely about the diagnosis. I never mentioned it to a soul. When I say I forgot, it never came back up in my mind until 10 years later, when a family member was going through some medical challenges, and I was talking to them about how I've overcome some things, and it popped up in my mind, and I was like, oh yeah, that's true. I was diagnosed with bone cancer 10 years ago. You see what I mean? But because I did not allow my mind to focus on that. Now, what if I would have went home, told my family, oh guys, guess what? I got some bad news. The doctor told me that I have bone cancer. So now, I got to set up my life to figure out how I'm going to do these treatments, what we're going to do next, what's the next move. Now, not only now will it's a possibility that I could be worrying, and my mind is going, well, what if I'm going to die? Or what if it's, what if I fall even more ill? The illness is just even that much more worse because I don't take the treatments that they recommend or they try and force me to take. And then now I have my whole family worrying. So that is to me, in my opinion, that would have been a huge tornado of energy flowing towards worrying. Ain't no telling where I would have been. I probably wouldn't even be here right now. But I can tell you right now, 20 years later, well, 10 years later, I didn't do anything. And 20 years later now, I'm as healthy as I could be. I'm more healthier now at 50 versus what I was in my 20s and my 30s. And so because I keep my mind on being youthful, being healthy, being balanced, being positive, being complete, elevating and balanced in that elevation. Every time I elevate in my spirit, in my energy, in my thoughts, balance, because that's where my mind goes, guess what? That's where the energy flows. So the next time you find yourself ruminating, meaning thinking over and over and over again about an outcome that you do not want to come to fruition, stop, say cancel, erase, and delete, and replace it with the outcome that you want to see. Just close your eyes, take some deep breaths in and out, put your hand on your heart and envision it in your mind and keep it as long as you can. So as an example, if you want the outcome to be, say, I'm just going to keep it simple. If I got like a little blemish here, because I want that blemish to go away, what I'm going to do is close my eyes and focus my mind, and I'm going to see my face. And while looking at my face in my mind, I'm going to see it without that blemish there. And when I see that and I get that image in my mind, I'm going to hold it as long as I can. I would start off, if I were you, I'm just giving an example, start off by trying to hold it for 30 seconds. And if you can do more than that, do it. Set a timer. Do it every hour on an hour. What I'm saying is just take your own power within your hands, because you have the ability to do it. If you can control your energy, which you can control your manifestations. And once you control your manifestation, you control your life and everything in it. You don't need outside ventures or outside entities doing that for you. You can do it yourself. And that's how you step into your sovereign being, your sovereign ability to manifest the life that you want. So I hope this helps, and I hope you take this into consideration. If you notice that there are things in your life that you are focusing on and that energy is flowing towards those mental, change it up and see how successful and powerful you are with that. If you're having some health crisis, I am not a medical profession. I'm just saying, if you are having some type of treatments, focus on the healing, focus on the positive, focus on what you're going to be doing once everything is wonderful and that disease or illness is no longer in your body, a part of your life and your energy field. And you're going to see just how powerful you are as a being, as a force within this reality. Even though you're in this human vessel, you'll understand that you still are powerful and that your energy will flow wherever your mind goes. So I hope today, on this note, your energy flows towards self-love, okay? So in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. I will see you on the next episode. Love you. Mwah. Bye.